So today I wanted to talk to you guys about why I canceled my Call Tools membership and completely changed to Readymode. There were some frustrations, and it kind of sucks to say because my best video today is Call Tools versus Mojo, and today I'm gonna switch it up. We're gonna do Call Tools versus Readymode, and so I want to give you guys my truth and biggest and honest opinion on why I prefer Readymode over Call Tools for real estate wholesaling, and maybe even for just any other business out there with agent outreach or customer service. I do think Readymode is superior, but let's get into it. In all reality, Call Tools is a great platform. If you watch my other video, compared to Mojo Dialer, Call Tools is very much superior. It is a really good dialer. And some people prefer Mojo still to this day just because you don't need all the fancy stuff when you're starting out, which I can agree with. But I do think in terms of scaling, it's sometimes best to just throw your money at a superior calling tool or call device, and then just stick with it and grow with it. So in all reality, Call Tools is more superior than Mojo. I give it that. Call Tools does have really good user experience as far as everything looks pretty. It does work. It does have a 10-line dialer compared to Mojo's 3. It is a calling tool that you could, or just a dialer that you could use to scale. You could do a lot more with. But in all reality, if you want to see the pros of Call Tools, definitely watch our Call Tools versus Mojo video, because everything I'm about to list on the Readymode is going to be, all the pros to Readymode are going to be very much so available on Call Tools. But in my opinion, thus far, for the month that I've had Readymode, it has translated a lot better into higher connections with callers, opportunities that we're having. Less time wasted, and then likewise at a cheaper price. So let's get into the pros of Readymode, and then we'll also go with the cons of Readymode, and likewise the cons of Call Tools. Starting off with the pros, Readymode allows you to have Readymode IQ. It is a separate website compared to readymode.com, and what it does is it tells you what numbers of yours pop up as spam. And out of those spam calls that you get, what carriers are flagging them? Is it T-Mobile? Is it AT&T? Is it Verizon? It will tell you which one is blocking this number for spam. Not only does it tell you which number is getting blocked for it, but it also tells you how you can register those phone numbers so that way they stop being spam instead of buying new ones. With Call Tools in the past, when I say, hey, I think a number's popped up as spam, it doesn't tell you which one is necessarily popped up as spam, even though they tell you it will. And then on top of that, they don't tell you how to clean it. They don't tell you anything other than, hey, buy new numbers, and that should work. Now, when you buy new numbers with Call Tools, it's going to cost you like $8 up front and then $2 to maintain it. I've had over 70 numbers at one point, and I was paying an extra $100 just for numbers, where with Call Tools, they give you a free 60, and then after that, you can spend more for new numbers. 60 numbers is solid, and they give it to you for free. So, in my opinion, that's a huge plus because I'm paying a lot less for Readymode than I was for Call Tools, even though Call Tools is technically cheaper to buy the dialer. The data in Readymode is a lot easier to read than Call Tools. That is huge. The data is huge to read. Call Tools does have a great user experience. Call Tools, everything looks cleaner than Readymode. Readymode looks like it was made by a second grader in all reality. It looks like a 2005 website, but it works like a 2024 dialer. So the data is easier to read. You can edit it, you can make it readable for yourself and however you want it to be. But in my opinion, it's easy for me to read, where in Call Tools you don't have the ability to edit your reports and do what you need to do. So Readymode does have an automation for abandoned calls. Sometimes the more the merrier with a calling device or with a dialer isn't always true. And what I mean by that is Mojo has 3 lines, Call Tools has 10, Readymode has 10. You can call 10 people at one time, they pick up, and you can have more success in reaching people back to back. But that means that if 3 people out of the 10 pick up, it's going to abandon 2 of those numbers, and you're only going to talk to 1 number. So that means you're going to have a higher abandonment rate. Those 2 people that it hung up on, you may never talk to them again, and you miss an opportunity. Call Tools doesn't have anything for that, but Readymode does. They have an automation where if they see a low number of calls, they will move you up to a 10 line. If they see a good amount of calls, they're going to move you down to a 2 or 3 line. And it will automatically make it so you don't have a huge abandonment rate over 10%, which with Call Tools, we were always over 10%. Now we're looking at 3 to 6% on abandonment rates. Even with the same data or with even more data than what we had on Call Tools. Now, going into the price, this is huge. I already mentioned that the 60 phone numbers that Readymode gives you for free is a good amount. That's a very good amount. Unless you have a lot of agents, then you probably need more phone numbers. Readymode costs about $200 a seat, which is more than what I was paying for Call Tools. I was paying about $120 to $150 per seat per agent, which was about $50 to $70 cheaper technically for the seat. Now, with all the extras, the phone numbers and stuff, at the end of the day, I was paying $700 for Call Tools a month. That was eating into our budget. It was unnecessary. And so what I did was reach out to Call Tools. Yes, it was $200 a seat, but I didn't have to pay for any extras. It came with everything that it needed, which was a huge plus. It came with the 60 phone numbers, and it had great customer service. Another thing about Readymode is the customer service is much more superior than Call Tools. Call Tools customer service, you generally have to message on the platform a little chat bot, and they will give you automated answers, and or you will talk to somebody, but they take forever to respond. I need my answers quick. I need my answers now. So for me, on Readymode, I can call right then and there. Once we call to them, it takes less than 5 minutes to get on the phone with a US-based customer service rep, and they tell me what I need. They understand what I need, compared to what Call Tools, you may be speaking to someone in the Philippines that doesn't really understand real estate, or doesn't really understand what you need as far as just a dialer. And so for me, Readymode has been superior because you're able to get that data. You're able to get that whatever it is that you need, whatever you need fixed, it's right then and there, and you don't have to wait a day or two to get someone back to you. Another huge thing comparing Call Tools to Readymode is Call Tools has a bunch of videos so you can learn Call Tools, and it will get you through, which is great. But all those videos are outdated. They're on Vimeo. They're not very they're not very up to date with the new user interface. With Readymode, it's different. Readymode has Readymode Academy. It's a different website than readymode.com. And what it does is they have modules for your team. So when you have an agent or you have somebody that's going to call for you for the first time, you make them go through training. It's probably a 10 to 15 minute training video, so it doesn't waste time, but it's effective. And they go through that training, they understand how to use it, and then they go and they just make their dials easy. Call Tools, you'll probably have to make your own videos. You'll probably have to teach your agents, hey, this is how it is, in order to use it, rather than just giving them a module and getting it done. So as far as training videos, learning Call Tools, they even have one for managers, which is the owner of the company, to understand how to upload lists, how to do things like that, how to manage leads, data, anything that you need. It's already available in Readymode Academy. But in all reality, kind of to recap this video, I didn't make this video to really shit on Call Tools, so to say. It was bittersweet to get rid of Call Tools, but I did feel like they kind of didn't care anymore. The customer service reps that I talked to, the people that I talked to, kind of didn't care for our business, which is a-okay. But on top of that, the business didn't translate to success, which is more important. With Readymode, we've only been using it for a month, so I don't want to jump the gun too quick here. But what I've noticed in the short month that we've been with, we've gotten way more answers, we've gotten way more opportunities. Likewise, there is a lot of pros to it, but the biggest con to Readymode is the user interface. It is not pretty, it doesn't look nice, but it is effective. So in all reality, they're both great dialers. Use what you need, and just know that, like I said, even Mojo Dialer can work for you if you're a startup. But I like to buy things that are going to improve the company and scale. For that reason, Readymode ended up even being cheaper than Call Tools, and it's been way more effective for our team than what you would find with a different dialer. So if you guys need anything, you guys have any questions, put them in the comment section below. More than happy to answer and be a resource to you guys. I will be putting out more videos on Readymode, on how we use it, what we're doing. But go ahead, like, comment, subscribe. If you guys need anything, we're here for you guys. We're going to be crushing 2024 with more real estate videos. So let's get it going.
I don't know where we gonna go from here. I can't be sure, but I'ma keep on feeling.